But now tell me this, because I've heard this. They say in some places it won't operate because the technology for it isn't available. Say, for instance, if I go in California, in some places in California, there's no cell service. It's just that.
That doesn't affect the self-driving.
It doesn't?
No, yeah, it doesn't need the internet. All right, what is going on, everybody? We are picking up a customer, and we'll see if we've got a reaction or what. Does the temperature feel okay for you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
It's going to be 100 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Before 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Can you tell me what's so spectacular about the Tesla?
Man, where to begin?
Everything is.
Yeah, it's just a better product. I mean, it's... The comparison I used to use when it comes to a Tesla to a regular car is like a beeper compared to a smartphone.
Oh.
Just the difference in the technology. And
oh my God.
the number one thing that honestly gets overlooked probably over anything else is the sheer safety. Right. I mean, your likelihood of actually getting hurt in a car accident is around 3% or less.
Really?
Yeah, truly. I mean, there have been plenty of the craziest one being that there was a guy who drove his family off of a cliff in California.
On purpose?
On purpose. And we only know that because they survived.
Really?
The car went over a cliffside. I think it was called Devil's Slide is a nickname for it. And it was about a 300-foot drop. And the whole family, the parents and the 4-year-old and like 8-year-old in the back seat, they all survived.
Well, that's good.
And then had they not, it would have just been a tragedy. But since they did, they were able to find out that the guy drove them off. And then he was prosecuted.
Oh my God.
And the children get to live to see another day. That's an extreme case, of course. But, it's just, these things are built so tough.
Right. That's a good example, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it can survive a cliff fall, it's pretty intense, yeah. And that's even besides the whole self-driving safety features and such. That's just the structure of the vehicle, it's...
Right.
You have a really strong side impact. The penetration into the vehicle in a side collision is minimal. I mean, they pretty much broke the safety test standard ratings.
Really?
I think it was funny because, like, the Model S back in the day got a rating of, 5.7 on a 5-star test. Wait, how did that happen?
My cousin, he bought one not too long ago. And it's just been sitting there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, I don't know if I should drive it.
Oh.
Well, if you're paying for it, I think you should drive it.
Drive it, yeah. I've almost got 200,000 miles on this one.
Wow.
I've been using it like a bus. I've had over 15,000 people as passengers. And in fact, this whole drive so far has been autonomous. It's been driving itself.
Really?
Yeah. I've been testing that for years, especially, doing Uber and Lyft and being able to show people how a self-driving car actually works.
Right. But now tell me this, because I've heard this. They say in some places it won't operate because the technology for it isn't available. Say, for instance, if I go in California, in some places in California, there's no cell service. It's just that.
That doesn't affect the self-driving.
It doesn't?
No, yeah. It doesn't need the internet. It's a local computer. So kind of like think of it like when you're using your computer in offline mode. You can still use your computer, you just can't connect to the internet.
Right.
The car or the self-driving is all local. It's all internal. That's also why people don't have to worry about being hacked, because you would have to break into the physical car. You're not going to do it through some internet and then hack in. That's not how that works. So yeah, there's the only reason that self-driving wouldn't work is in countries where it's just not allowed. Currently, that's only allowed here in Canada.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, other countries have stronger regulations. Like they can use the basic autopilot, but the full self-driving that I'm using isn't allowed yet. But yeah, I mean, you're totally good in that sense. And let's see, it'll do this left turn. No hands.
Right.
Well, it's thinking about it. There it goes. Well, that's a big pothole though, so I'm gonna make sure we don't hit that. Yeah, these things are pretty great. All American made, tough, actually kind of attainable now. I mean, you know, $40,000 car is not necessarily cheap, but
that's about what everything's going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now getting out's a little funny. You just hold that top button there and push the door at the same time. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. Take care. That was fun. Now, I haven't heard that yet, and I am really curious, guys, about the difference in FUD that has made it to people, because I've seen, don't get me wrong, I've seen Teslas in Florida. They're not as rare as one might think, especially like down here. We're in Lakeland right now, and I would actually expect there to be a lot less in, you know, Lakeland, Lake Wales, Haines City, Plant City, Bartow, the more country regions. But I was driving through Haines City yesterday and a Cybertruck drove by me. So Tesla's got reach, guys. They're here. They're not like, you know, as common as a Toyota Corolla like they are in California, but they're here. But still, that being said, I'm super curious to the kind of general population's knowledge on EVs, and her bringing up that she heard that the self-driving can't work in certain areas if there's no internet is interesting. I haven't heard that one yet, or at least I haven't heard it in so long that I've forgotten if I had heard it. So that's cool. I kind of want to take note of sort of the FUD busting that I do out here with certain things. And if I say anything in the video that you think is wrong or you want to challenge me on, please do. I appreciate feedback and critique. I always have. Sometimes when I'm excited talking to customers, I might say the wrong thing. I try not to. I try to be as accurate as possible, and a lot of you guys know that. But yeah, if I do slip up anywhere, please let me know. Help me stay as accurate as possible. But I hope you enjoyed that quick ride on FSD. It was pretty good, not too long, and got an exciting customer that learned a little something about Tesla. I'll catch you guys in the next video.